Today we are working. All right guys, today we are working on cleaning the Civic up a little bit, doing some things on the Civic to get it ready to do a very budget turbo build. So the valve cover, if you guys have watched me before, you know the valve cover is lime green, which looks horrible. So we're gonna be paint stripping the valve cover, which I already have the paint stripper on it, and this is what it is. That stuff works great, so I'll link that in the description below if you guys want to check it out. We're gonna be doing that, and I got a Y8 intake manifold because I have a Y7 in the car, and I'm gonna put a Y8 intake manifold on it right here. So we're gonna be cleaning up that real good, and then we're gonna be painting it with this VHT wrinkle black, just for a nice, clean, simple look. I'll link that in the description below too. To degrease all of this stuff, I'm gonna be using Super Clean, which is right here. This stuff, very good degreaser. I love it. I buy it by the gallon jug because it's a lot cheaper than buying the spray bottle, and I use this to spray it. It's like a pressurized sprayer. So I will link that down below as well. What? All right guys, I've kind of been doing a mixture of a bunch of different things to get this valve cover clean, get all the green paint off of it. The paint stripper worked really good, and then I took like a wire wheel to it to try to just really quickly get everything. Pressure washer did decent, but not it wasn't really worth it. So we got it pretty good here. There's some nooks and crannies that I put some more paint stripper in to hopefully just eat that paint away. But it looks pretty good. So while we're waiting on that, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the valve cover, or the intake manifold. It's not bad, it's just dirty, luckily not painted. So I'm just gonna try to get in there with like wire wheels, wire brushes, and Super Clean, and clean it up as best as I can. All right, guys, I didn't really get to give you an update last night. Well, it is the next day, by the way. I didn't really get to give you an update last night because my camera died. But let me show you our pieces here. All I did was continue to clean them up. It was very difficult to get, or not really difficult, but time consuming to get down in all of the little nooks and crannies. But they came out pretty good. And I think they are good enough to go ahead and start painting. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and tape off everything. And then we will get to painting. I'm gonna do 3 coats of this wrinkle black. I'm gonna do 5 minutes in between coats. And we should be good. I'm a little worried because it's very humid outside. And you really shouldn't paint when it's humid, but it's a Honda, so who cares? But let's go ahead and get into taping it off. I'll do one more wipe down after that, then we are good to go. All right guys, so here is how it came out. We're not done yet. We're gonna shave the paint off of these letters before we throw it back in, but I just wanted to kind of give you a little update on it. Valve cover looks good. There's some like dark spots in there. I really have no idea what those are. I've never seen that before. The intake manifold looks great down here. Up here, the wrinkle didn't take super well. But I'm not really worried about it. Overall, it looks pretty good, and it's black, so everything kind of blends in. But we're gonna go ahead and I guess I'll go ahead and shave this paint off of the letters. Then we'll go ahead and take the tape off of everything. Alright guys, so it is the next day, but this paint is still very soft. Doesn't feel fully cured. So I am going to let this harden up more, probably for, at least another day. So I scraped off a decent amount of paint with a razor blade. I'm gonna go back and sand it, but I don't want to do that yet because it's very soft and I don't want to screw up the paint. So I'm gonna take another break here. For you guys, it's gonna be about 2 seconds. So I will see you. Alright guys, so I just recorded my entire outro and I did not have my mic on, so I gotta redo it. But, so that's all I really have for you guys in this video today. As you saw, we just reinstalled the valve cover in the car and I think it came out great. I guess I didn't have any audio for my last clip either, but we went ahead and taped off the valve cover, sanded down the Honda letters to really make them pop, get all that paint off. I had to sand down quite a bit because I had some gouges in my letters that grabbed a hold of the paint, so we had to get that out. But we got that back in. We did not put the intake manifold in yet because it's a Y8 intake manifold and I have a Y7, so I'm gonna do a whole video on how to do the swap from Y7 to Y8 intake manifold. So if any of you guys are interested in watching that or wanna know how to do that, stay tuned, it's coming up. But there's a couple little things I gotta take care of before we get into that. But here it is. Came out great. The wrinkle looks good. So, like I said before, I'll link all my product down in the description below. Do me a favor and like and subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment on what you want to see done to the Civic, and we will see if we can do that. But help me out and subscribe so we can continue to make more content. Thank you so much guys for watching this video, and I will catch you in the next one.